the headlines this hour, hundreds of thousands of Iranians mark the 30th anniversary of the seizure of the US Embassy in Tehran, with rallies against Washington's policies. The takeover of the US Embassy in Tehran. On November 4th, 1979, 53 Americans were taken hostage by Iranian students at the US Embassy in Tehran. The move was the result of American attempts to undermine the Iranian Revolution and its long-standing support for the overthrown Pahlavi regime. Each year, Iranians hold anti-US rallies across the nation to mark the event. A leading Iranian parliamentarian has criticised the US for what he calls his aggressive policy toward Iran.
Despite chanting slogans in support of democracy, freedom and human rights, the United States has always backed dictators. The truth is that the US has never supported governments elected by people.
Ardel made the remarks on the 30th anniversary of the US Embassy takeover in Tehran. He said Washington should stop threatening Tehran with sanctions over its nuclear program. Ardel said the US sanctions in the past 30 years helped Iran become more self-sufficient. The former parliament speaker said the Iranian nation will never forsake its legitimate right to peaceful nuclear energy. Meanwhile, small groups of supporters of defeated presidential candidates have held a rally in central Tehran. The rally took place at Haftatir Square, which leads to the former US Embassy compound. The protesters were chanting anti-government slogans. This, as a group of pro-government demonstrators were moving towards the former American Embassy. Police dispersed the anti-government demonstration. US President Barack Obama says Washington wants to move beyond its past with Iran and seek a new relationship with the Islamic Republic. In a statement, Obama said it's time for Iran to decide whether to focus on the past or open its doors to greater opportunities. He also said the US does not interfere in Iran's internal affairs and has condemned terrorist attacks against the country. Obama added Washington recognizes Tehran's right to peaceful nuclear power. This comes after the leader of Iran's Islamic Revolution said Iran has seen a contradiction between Obama's words and actions since he came to power. Ayatollah Sayyid Ali Khamenei criticized what he called an arrogant American attitude towards talks with Iran.
صورت قضیه این است که بیایید مذاکره کنیم، اما در کنار مذاکره تهدید که اگر مذاکره به این نتیجه مطلوب نرسد پس چنین و چنان.
Recently, the US signed a bill into law that will give $55 million to anti-Iranian groups and TV channels. The bill has been included in the US military budget. Two of the Middle East's top satellite operators have taken Iran's Arabic-language news channel Al-Alam off the air. Saudi-based Arabsat and Egyptian-run Nilesat have decided to drop Al-Alam without explaining why. Al-Alam officials say the move is in violation of contracts with the two satellite operators. A top Al-Alam official has asked the two companies to explain their decision in writing.